Hi everyone, Ryan here, Ion Capital Solutions. Hope you're doing well. Today I'd like to make a PSA to anybody considering becoming a business loan broker, to anybody who is a business loan broker. If you're doing this, stop. And what I'm talking about is gambling on files. It's a terrible idea. Simply signing up as an independent sales organization with a lender, finding an interested party by buying leads, paying for ads, whatever it is, then taking that interested party and just forwarding to the lender. Literally, just you need money. Okay, fill out this survey, send over this application, give me your bank statements, and forward to the lender. You're gambling. You're gambling. You might as well be putting money in a slot machine, pulling the lever, and hope that it spits out money. Okay? You have to stop doing this if you want to be successful. Okay? Anyway, let's talk about it. Okay, so humor me if you will, okay? But stop and think for a second. What do I mean? Right? How is loan brokering gambling, right? How is taking a client and forwarding to the lender gambling, right? Well, imagine for a moment if the money you spend on leads is the quarter you put in the machine, right? And imagine finding that interested party that you paid for, right? That lead that you paid for, and forwarding that person to the lender. That's pulling the slot, okay? And then simply sitting back and waiting for that deal to fund without any indication as to whether or not it will actually fund. You're just hoping that the stars align and you're going to get paid. And how many quarters are you going to put in the machine? How many times are you going to pull that slot? How many times are you going to come up with a bad hand before you realize there's just no future in that kind of model, right? It's gambling, and that is not loan brokering. That is not how professionals do it in this industry. It's not. Now, somewhere along the lines, perhaps somebody told you that that was the case if you in the past have been operating this way, okay? They weren't giving you the whole picture. Any lender that has independent ISOs and doesn't properly vet those ISOs to ensure that they're getting qualified deal flow submitted to them are wasting money on bad data, time and money on bad data. And the idea is for some organizations is let's get as many ISOs as we can to send us as many deals as possible in the hopes that some of those deals will get our syndicators money out the door. They're betting in the same way, and it's a bad model. It's why you see a lot of lending firms go belly up or get bought out because they make that crucial mistake, right? It's about understanding how to properly do things. You see, you don't want to be a slot machine consultant, right? That's not what you want to do. You don't want to be just a front end marketer just forwarding interested parties because those interested parties don't qualify. Their cash flow doesn't qualify. They don't qualify as individuals. Their assets don't qualify. There's all kinds of red tape around the deals as to why deals don't fund. If you're not in the know of what's going on, then you're this guy, right? You're just kind of, you think you have it together, but in reality, you don't have it together. And you don't know if your deal's going to fund. And so your client loses faith in you, loses faith in the system. Your lender loses faith in you, right? Whatever it is. It's not the way to do business. We're not gambling, right? What we need to do is stop guessing and start knowing. And it comes down to having an effective marketing routine so that you're not putting money into the machine, instead organically generating lead flow for free, right? But also qualifying and underwriting files so that you're in the know as to whether or not you have a deal here that's going to fund. And I'm not talking about your survey. I'm not talking about you get on the phone, right? How much money do you need? How much you gross in a month? Right? What's your current debt to income ratio? Are you the owner of the business? How long you've been in business? Are you seasonal? That's just a survey. That's just the beginning. That's just a prequel. There's more to it than that. You have to be able to read financials, analyze the numbers for yourself, do the math for yourself, understand what the underwriting process is about, underwrite the file yourself. If you do these things, now you're a loan broker. And anything short of that is not loan brokering. It's gambling. Okay, so I just want to make it clear to people, stop gambling. There's far too many people in this space right now that are gambling. Okay, paying for leads, running ads. It's a waste of your time and money. Okay, forwarding just any old party to the lender and waiting for the deal to fund. You're wasting your time. You're wasting the client's time. You're wasting your partner lender's time. And you're going to be frustrated. And when you do fund a deal, you hit the lottery, right? You hit the winning numbers. You got lucky. Luck is no way to operate a business model, right? You need consistency. In order to do that, stop guessing, start knowing. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for your time today. I'll catch you in the next video.